Hello everyone, it's Nick here again with another Game Boy Advance review, and as you can plainly see, it's Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe. Originally come out on the Atari ST in 1990, reviewed the Amiga version, but this one, the Game Boy Advance version, come out in 2002. Got a few updates there, developed by Crawfish and the Bitmap Brothers of course, and published by Wanadoo. So let's see how this one differs as we come out the options here. But the main thing that is an advantage over the Amiga version is each team has their own colours. Before you was just red and blue, no matter what teams you were. This has got different colours, so it feels like you're actually playing different teams, which is great. But all your normal starting players are there, as you can see. For those unfamiliar with Speedball 2, it's like a cross between, well, hockey, futuristic football, and that's basically it. You have to score as many points as you can. There's a number of ways of doing that. 9-a-side game. You've got your 3 substitutes there. You can train your players in the gym. There's an active transfer market. Our first game is versus Revolver in this league, by the looks of things, and they're the worst team, so it's probably a good team for us to play first. I prefer the gameplay of the Amiga version, it has to be said, but this is okay as well. Still feels like Speedball 2, and in that respect, it's awesome. So we're in blue going up, we're Brutal Deluxe, and we scored already against Revolver. Each half is 90 seconds long. Also come out on the iPhone this as well, so we might have a look at that. And that again is different from this version. Got a few extra teams there. But the basic premise is, if we get the score multiplier, basic premise is you've got to win Division 2, and then you play the super teams in Division 1. But for sake of length, just to show you all the teams in the second division once, because they're all fairly similar when it gets to the first division, we'll probably play half a season, which will be 7 games. Now you see a number of pickups on here. There'll be coins to collect, and other things like energy boost, and fun to tackle all other players at the same time. Right, so we've got 2 stars there, get a few points for each of those. But it'd be fairly self-explanatory as you watch the game unfold. Right, so Revolver, they play in this like pinky fuchsia sort of colour. That probably suits them because they're not a very good team. As we get a score multiplier. Passes it. Whoops, their goalkeeper's done us. Oh, they're fighting each other there. What's all that about? That doesn't happen in the Amiga version, I can tell you. There's a high definition version available on Steam for the PC. That is said to be the best version currently available. I haven't played that version, but I think they got different pitches to play on. This one they're all roughly, well, they're all the same in this game. So as well as the leagues, there's an option to play a knockout tournament against ever increasing better opponents, and there's a cup game as well. But here you can't play endless seasons. If you win the second division, you play the first division, and then whatever happens there, you're out. But we're winning a comfortable 36-0 here, so we got off to a great start. Now, if you're a retro gamer, you probably played Speedball 2 before. I played it on a number of systems. I love the iPhone version, although it is a little bit too easy. Nothing can replace the Amiga version for me, because, well, the nostalgia, that's the first one I played. If this had been around at the same time, I probably would have preferred this because it plays ever so slightly better. As I said, the players with different colours with them makes them look like unique teams. Ball generated in the centre each time, as you can see. The one thing this has as a disadvantage over the Amiga version is it's a lot harder to injure players. You see that energy bar there in blue and red being the opponents carrying the ball. Each time they tackle them, they lose a bit of energy. If it goes down to nothing, then a couple of robots come on and stretch the player off, which is a good sign. Well, a good touch, as I say, never a good sign. It's a bit hard to do in this version, although possible, I believe. But they lose less energy each time you crunch into them, and you get points as well for injuring the players. So there you go. So it's all good. Pity they don't have that in football, really. Ice cream. That's evident in all the versions. That guy selling his ice cream. These bonus stars down the side If we get all of them lit, we get an extra special points. By hitting that bounce dome, we get a couple of points. As you can see there, we got 3 that time because we got the score multiplier. That times all your scores by 1.5. If you get it twice, it times it all by 2. There we go, so we won our first game of the league. It's the worst team, 51 plays 4. Now they're not all going to be as easy as that. That's the first division we're trying to get to. Super Nash one of the best down the bottom there. Oops, I don't know what I hit there. I don't want to quit. Right, so there we go. Still Fury are the best in our division. Oh, what's going on there? I need to sort that out. That's not our league. Oh dear. I don't know why that keeps happening. So we're top of the table already after 1 game. So all looking great. But as I say, we have played the worst side. I think you get 5 points for each win. And you get a point for either every 10 points you score. Next up is Violent Desire. They're not too good either, but you can see by the stats they're better than us. Oops. Right, we've got 1,800 coins there. Let's see who's on the transfer market. We've got Slider, Jams. I can't afford him. Quis Voss. See their stats there. Sea Lion Walsh. We can afford him. I don't think he is a sea lion though. But yeah, he can really buff up our attack, I think. Oh, he's gone into defence. I think we can move him up front. The music's slightly different on this version than in the other version I played. I don't know if it's unique to the Game Boy Advance. I think it could well be, you know. So here's the gym. You can only upgrade, well, your starting players. You're buying anyone from the transfer market. You can't upgrade them because they're on maximum boost already. Well, for them. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm probably pressing the wrong button each time. But yeah, he boosts up our team a little bit. So the longer you progress, you get better and better players. To be honest with you, it's better if you just upgrade all your players gradually by the gym. That gives you the best strength team. But if you want a quick road to success, by transfer players. But in the long run, you're going to end up with a weaker team by the time you get to the first division. But alright for this, because we're only going to play half a season. In the Amiga version and the Atari version, these players only had 1 name. In the Game Boy Advance version, they seem to have wanted to give them 2 names. So well done. They seem to be promoted. Okay, so Violent Desire, they play in white and red. That looks very Tron-like, that does. Good. So if you're violent, you play in white and red. They should be a little bit trickier to beat than Revolver. The ball's gold in this for some reason. In the Amiga version it was silver. It only went gold if you hit the electrifying buzz thing, which enabled you to shoot the ball through players. I don't know if that is here, but we've got some quick points on the board. Right, through him. Crunching sounds are a bit better on the other version. Go! Okay. Good. Right, go, go, go. Right, come on. Oh, he's a bit late with the get ready there. What's up with the fellow? Oh, 2 boys having a fight. In the same team, that suits me, because I can just go and win. Come on. Come on. Right, we can win this, for sure. No worries. Right, I was just going around trying to collect coins there. See, if you're going to beat these teams easily, you might as well just run around trying to buy coins so you can get the top super players by the time the top teams come up. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I won't come a cropper, but just look for the coins. I mean, this is Sea Lion Walsh running around, I presume. Right, 22-0. I think that's a big enough gap. Oh, 37-0. I think that's a big enough gap now. Just concentrate on getting coins. But you do get 1 point in the league for every 10 points you score, so maybe I should just do a bit of both. That's another one. Hope you're counting these coins. That's a warp tunnel there. It goes through there, then turns up on the other side of the pitch. End of the first half, 41-0. So I pretty much got a good handle on this. I won the first division a few times on the Amiga version. Haven't done it on this one, but I've probably played this less, I guess. Come on. Whoops. Deary me. God, he's running the whole length of the pitch unchallenged. Where's my defence? Come on. Right. The idea of this game is you taken control of Brutal Deluxe, who are in a bit of a slump, really, in the league. They're classified as the worst team, and by hook or by crook, you must turn them into the best team that there ever was in Speedball history. And they've already improved a little bit since I've taken control of them, and I'm sure since you played them as well in your games. So we're already looking up. But the first division, that takes no prisoners. You can easily get people injured quickly, and then you spend all your coins trying to repair them at the gym. 47-2, I can't really see Violent Desire getting back into this one. Just got to concentrate, take your chances, get the coins. So this is what the future has in store for us. By the end of that football where Nancy players just fake injury, rolling around the floor, clutching their face, and everyone just brushes against them. Or gone is the Luis Suarez biting of people. This is where it is. We're in heavy armour, barging people out of the way, breaking their bones. There we go. It's a win for us. Again, 47-2. Awesome. Right, Steel Fury, they beat Baroque there down the bottom. That league's irrelevant to us. Right, we're still top. 29 points, Steel Fury second, 22. And we play Damocles next, the Sword of Damocles, and they're a pretty good team. Right, I need to get another substitute. I've got 1485 off the Big Sean. Chris Voss. It's going to have to be Chris Voss, isn't it? Or Big Sean. I think their names are different in the Amiga version as well. I don't think he's called Big Sean. But the graphic is more or less the same. He's just called Jams in the Amiga version. I think he's going to have to be Quiz Voss, and then we stick him in midfield, I think. Speed 200. I'm not sure that's miles an hour. Right, we've got him in defence. Let's move him. Definitely need him in midfield. There's an option to save the game as well. You never know. By the end of the 7th game, we won't go much further than that. I might save it, do the end of the season while you're away, and have a go at the first division and get my head kicked in. So this team playing fetching red and green, so it's a very Christmassy sort of outfit. These are the Sword of Damocles. These are the first of the top team, I would say, in this division. So this could cause me a bit of bother. Yes. Right, they might be Santa's little helpers turn renegade. Oh, they missed. That was a bit of a miss. There's a energy drink I've just picked up. Come on, maybe we can fluke a win. Who knows? And then get an ice cream from that bloke in the crowd. Shield there, right. We get the multiplier. Oh, see, if I could get the multiplier, then that would have given us a chance. But it's still 0-0. I just like it when the opponent tends to fight each other. I think this is going to be a tight game, this one. Ice cream. Oh, shoot. Oh, my word. Will we live to regret that? That was definitely a chance there. But you threw it way too high. Right, we've got a bounce stone. That's 2 points. Oh, that's dangerous. Phew. So we're winning 2-0. This is extremely tight. 4-0. 6-0. But as I say, if they get a goal, that's worth 10 points. Half time, 6-0. How's this one going to end? In your face, Damocles. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Come on. I keep saying come on. Oh, dearie me. Defence was lacking. We got a very poor goalkeeper. He was knocked through the floor with his teeth flying, and now they're winning 10-6. It's going to be tricky from this point onwards to get back in the lead, because once you start losing, and he's just running forward, I think Santa's given them superpowers. Curse you, Santa! Oh, I was trying to get a bounce dome there, get an extra 2 points. So we're about 4 points behind. If we can just get some stars or something. Oh, please. Oh. I missed that multiplier a few times now. See, if you miss your shots, there's no excuse, really. Oh, dear. Oops. Oh, they're going to score again in a minute. Oh, good goalkeeping. You can hear some music in the background ever so slightly. I think there's an option to turn that up, but we keep it in the vague distance. I don't think music is needed too much actually during the gameplay. Come on. Oh. Come on, Sealand. We're at 8-10. Just one more hit. One more hit, we draw level. Yes? No. We've only got 5 seconds left. Oh, boyos. Oh, no. 10-8. Well, we did better than I thought we was going to do there. Oh, he looks dejected. Looks like that Jams we couldn't afford. But anyway, I don't know why he's looking dejected. Probably because we couldn't afford him. Oh, dear. So we're probably not going to be top of the table anymore. Yeah, Steel Fury won again. They beat Revolver 59-1. I don't know how you go about getting 1 point, Revolver. Bit of cheaty work going on. So we've gone to second place. Oh dear. Oh poo, I would say. If I was being rude. And I'm going to say oh poo. Right, Raw Messiahs are next up. They're one of the weaker teams, so perhaps we can make some ground back. Didn't pick up many coins there. Maybe we can increase someone's strength in the gym. Let's just give Tyler Jones a bit more power. Who knows? All these things do things. Give you more stamina, makes you run quicker. Give you more barge power, more intelligence, which is basically your position on the court, if that indeed is what it's called. So we're deluxe at being brutal, that's for sure. So I've got two players, Voss and Walsh, and Raw Messiah's playing a lovely lime green number, so they could blend in perfectly with her into the forest or Endor if they was going there, or a mouldy pond filled with algae. Did they just score? I was just joking about their colours and they've stuck a goal in. Oh dear. See, and they're much worse than Damocles, and they've already got a goal which took Damocles the whole time. Perhaps I'm getting tired, you know. Deary me. So this is sort of like Blade Runner territory. I reckon some of those might be simulants. Oh, don't let them score again. Wake up, team. Wake up, team, or it's a transfer market for you. Right, doing a good bit of weaving. Get that coin, weave, 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 goal. See, there we go. I wasn't worried at all. Weave, 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 goal. That's the way you do it in my team. So 10-all. Right, we've repaired the damage. Yeah, we are already ready. You're a bit slow with the get readies there. Is that a bit of sound lag I'm detecting? Well, the ice cream man's always doing good. Well, is he doing good business? I don't know. We never see him selling ice cream. Tough luck, lime green man. Right, we're winning, aren't we? 14-10 somehow. Would you like to play this game for real? It's on a sort of like metal court. Oh, what a miss. It's like a metal court. You dress up in this lightweight armour stuff. You essentially run round with a metal ball, throwing it at people and passing, and knocking people out the way and trying to kill them. Fancy it? Yeah, let's get it set up then. Let's set up our own Speedball League. Sell the television rights. It could be huge. You know it would be. Everyone in the world would be playing this. They'd have to, really, because the amount of substitutes you need for injured people will be alarming. Oh, come, lime green men. You're not getting past this goalkeeper. Well, not twice. Ugh. Ugh. Right. Well, this goalkeeper is worth his weight in gold, he really is. Quite often the opponents have actually decimated my defence for the goalkeeper to come round and save the day. But I shouldn't give him too many plaudits because he's totally controlled by me. So if he does a muck up, then we'll say it's him. If it goes well, then it's me. This is going to be another tight game again. Unless I start playing. 14-10, so it's quite conceivable they can get a couple of points and then I'll be losing again. Which would be pretty embarrassing. There's also a mode in this where you can be just the team manager, so you don't control any of the play. You decide the substitutions and the transfers and the strength there. No formations to pick, and then you just watch and let them get on with it. Got a fast forward mode as well, so you could just, well, not even have to watch the game, which is a bit unusual. I think we've got broad daylight now between us and them. 29-10. I think this is only going one way, and that's our way. Go on forward, that's Sea Lion Walsh. I recognise him. Goal. Easy pickings for the Brutal Deluxe. Goalkeeper was well out of position there. What was he thinking? The problem with Raw Messiahs is they always try and walk it in. Or is that Arsenal? It's one of the two. Right, that's it. 44-10. We're back in the winning arena with those good-looking chaps there. That's the first division. This is our division. Oh, Still Fury got lucky there. 10-5 against the Renegades. So we made up a bit more ground, I think. Let's check our league out. Yeah, we're 5 points behind Still Fury, so 43-8. With 3 games to go before the midway season. If this video gets quite a lot of views or likes, I will show you the second half of the season, but if it don't, we'll probably leave it on 7. If you want to see the second half, comment below and we'll see what we can do, because I'm going to play the whole season regardless, but we'll split it into 2 files. Definitely going to put up the first one. Don't know why I'm saying that, because if I wasn't, you wouldn't even hear me saying this anyway. The first one's definitely going up, second one I'm not so sure. It depends on how popular the video is. Big Sean is now in Brutal Deluxe. Everyone's talking about it. It was the signing of the decade. Big Sean. Is that his real name, Big Sean? Maybe there's a Little Sean as well, and he has to be called Big to differentiate. Yes, I don't know what you'd call this music, some sort of techno vibe. Right, this team are playing a bit like Wolverine in yellow and green. And we already take the lead with a cheap dome hit. Yeah, this team look a bit good. A quick score for them, but that's what the Raw Messiahs did. And we certainly showed them a thing or two at the end. Maybe we should have put laxatives in their drinks before the game. That would have been good. A nice touch would have been to actually design the colour of Brutal Deluxe. You're always playing blue no matter what. Would have been nice to have a choice of strips there. I would have liked probably pink and black hoops. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh dear. Another score. 20 plays 8, and we've only just kicked off. Come on, we got to get this back. Let's go, team. Right, a lot of off-the-ball fights here. Get that defender. I think they're toying with us, really. Right, that might help. We've got the score multiplier, so now all our scores are worth 1.5 from here on in. That must be a score. Brilliant. Where's that put us? 23-20. So, that paid dividends. So we're in the lead by 3 points. Let's continue this winning run. Oh, where did he go there? It worked for him. Perhaps he's waiting for me to get the ball. Oh, that's a shame. Thought it was going to get a star then, but hit one that had already been hit. What's the closest sport to this at the moment that exists? American football, I presume. Unless there's an unofficial Speedball league I don't know about. Someone might have set it up. If you know, comment below. I doubt it's on TV, to be fair. It's probably some illegal underground thing. 23-20. We win. Well, that's a slim lead if ever I saw one. Now we're kicking down. We're not kicking, throwing down. Better than throwing up. Throwing down is better than throwing up. Which well, make up your own jokes there. Whoops. Oh, he's missed. Just throw it anywhere. Throw it anywhere. I don't know if you can time waste in this game. Oh, ooh, uh-oh. And we're losing again. Divot on the ball, got tackled, and the enemy, which we'll call him from now on, stuck one past us. 30 plays 23. So it's not the end of the world. Can maybe get it back. Maybe. Perhaps. We can't, can we? I was trying to do a bit of after-touch on this. I don't think you can do after-touch. Don't think it's programmed with that in mind. Oh, trying to get some cheap domes there. I mean, sometimes you can, if it works out right, you can just get your player to stand in front of the dome and just keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, taking the rebound. You certainly could on the Amiga version. Here the AI seems to prevent it from happening. So, the original version in 1990 to this version in 2012, they got wind of what people could do and they might have sealed it up. But there's one dome anyway, so 29-30. We're only 1 point behind with 10 seconds to go. Oh, this is going to end like that. This is going to end like that other game did. Oh no! Oh, and they've scored. They scored right at the end, which is a bit of a shame. This isn't going to do wonders to our league position, you know, people. For some reason, I fancy some ice cream. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get the Robo-Docs on by injuring anyone, and Jams is depressed again. 29 plays 40. The Renegades, which they're a top 2 team, they done us. So they've probably overtaken us in the league, I think. Unless they've been scoring really low in previous rounds. Still Fury beat them aside 50. Yes. So that's the first division. Fatal Justice seem to be winning there. We're still second, but a long way off the lead. And next we play the best team in it. We haven't got any coins. This could be what's called in the trade as a bit of a disaster. Oh dear. But yeah, see, this is why you got to vote to see the second half of the season, because we'll have good players by then, I'm sure, and then we can slowly get it back. We can get it back. Check out the fixture. There's other things here. You can check your table and your stats from the previous game. The gym, of course. Big Sean. Can't upgrade any transferred or bought players. There's that thing again, which means I pressed the wrong button. Are you sure you want to exit? No, I don't. I'm not sure I should put Big Sean in goal. There's Hawk Johnson. I think he made that name himself, and when he told all his friends, they probably laughed in his face. He went to him and said, I'm going to be called Hawk Johnson now, and then he was laughed out of town. So here's Still Fury, the best team ever to grace the second division, and they're playing me. Not the best player to ever grace the Speedball 2 field. They look a bit like Miami Dolphins there in the blue and the yellow. This is the bit where someone comments below and say, Miami Dolphins don't play in blue and yellow. So I must be thinking of some other Dolphins, if that's not the case. Do Miami Dolphins play in blue and yellow? Comment below with your Miami Dolphins sort of facts. But I don't think Big Sean plays for them. That's, I can tell you that as a definite, and that's the only definite I know for the whole of this video. Right, we're winning 3-0. If only the game was to end now. Oh, and they've just... See, I got a star and got 3 points. They hit the star again, which unlit it. So it's 0-0 again. Oh, boo! I want that player checked out for drugs. He should be disallowed. Right, 10-0. We're not going to... Well, let's not be a doom merchant here, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get this back with this current team. Even with Big Sean and Sea Lion Walsh. Or Walsh and that Wasp bloke. And it's not unusual to have scores over 200 once there's a big deficit or gap between the teams. Nice couple of coins. This guy can run pretty fast, so he could be our saviour. That Z makes the opponents fall over. Well, if we lose, at least we got a few coins there. It's only 10-0. Only 10-0. It's only a score away. Need to hit the dome a few times, or a few of those stars. Oh, that's good. Right, so 4 in succession. That puts us just 2 points behind. That was a good clutch. And that's what I was talking about. Get a lot of cheap dome points. Oh dear, this is the bit when they score again, isn't it? No, it isn't. Or is it? He's trying to do a dummy run. Oh dear, all my work undone with an amazing Steel Fury play. Curse you. Well, I hope they get promoted and all their players get injured in the first game. Not very sporting, but it was from the heart. Get out of the way. Oh, look, there's 2 things there, whatever they were. Right, 22 plays 8. Got a score multiplier. Will that help? Maybe. Shoot! Get it! We scored. What's that? 23-22. Hell's bells, we're winning by 1 point. Could this be the win of the century? Oh, pity that didn't hit the dome. 23-22. We scored again. I'm even surprising myself here. This wasn't in the script. 38-22. How am I going to mess this one up? I've got 24 seconds to somehow lose this. I think they're seconds. Right, 17. Just waste time. 14. That score multiplier has helped us. 10 seconds. By Jeffrey, we're going to win. We got more points. Oh, in your face, Steel Fury. We were dead. We were dead and... Oh, well. What's that going to do to the league now? 41 to us, 22 to Steel Fury. Well, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. The top team in the league have been duffed by us. Well, I think we turned a corner now. Our team will have belief, and now we know we can probably beat anyone. Still second in the league, 6 points behind. Well, it's 1 game left till mid-season, where we break it off. As I said, we might put the second half of the season on a future video, we might not. If you want to see it, if you can't stand the absence of not seeing it, if the excitement's got to you too much, then just comment below. It's Joe Roscop in the substitutes, but we can't, in the transfer market, we can't afford him, but we can afford Leo Cooper. Good old Leo, he's got some sort of cyborg eye thing like the Borg from Star Trek, and now he's in our team. Don't like him in the defence though. I'm going to have to move him up, maybe midfield or attack. Yes, we're on Leo. So we got Leo on board. So the players are really coming forward. I don't think we're going to have any David Beckham sort of modelling contracts though come from this team. Well, I don't know though. That Hulk bloke. Right, Leo Cooper. It's Cooper Man. Chris Voss. Dean Nesbitt. Now that's not a scary name. If Darth Vader had been called Dean Nesbitt, it wouldn't have had the same effect, I don't think. Dean Nesbitt. That's not gonna scare anyone. You should have called yourself Hawk Nesbitt, you idiot. Right, so we've moved Leo into midfield. This is our last game we're going to be playing in this part of the review, which will take us halfway through the season. Come on, chaps. Well, let's end it with a win. A big win. And a lot of coins. It's been, it's been interesting, Brutal Deluxe, under new management, i.e. me. No one knew who I was. All they knew I was pretty ropey at gameplay. The fans said it was a tricky, unusual decision. But here I've come in. We've started off a bit hit and miss, but we beat Steel Fury, and it's only good things predicted ahead. They need me in their World Cup team to manage that, if indeed there is a Speedball 2 World Cup. That'd be good. International. If you're watching programmers, what about international Speedball with all the different countries? I think there's about 200 of them. We could have everyone. USA, Malawi, Chile, and I'm sure there's some other countries in the world. I think Peru's one of them. But it would be an awesome game. Bounce Stone, 24-0. This is the big league now, you fellows. Light blue and purple, that's interesting. I think, out of all the uniforms, I like the green one that Raw Maziah's had. That was quite classy. Damocles were in red, wasn't they? But they beat us, so I'm pretty biased saying that their uniform was crappy. Blue is the colour. 27-0. Right, so 1 half left. We're not going to lose a lead of 27. I hope. Come on, boys. Bring it in now. Bring it in. Bring it in. Right, how many coins are there about the place? Just run around. Energy drink there. Whatever's available. Washing up powder. Oven gloves. Television. Whatever's on the court, we're going to be picking it up. Unless it's rabies, we don't want to be picking up that. That might affect us in the second half of the season. Goal! See, that was good. One of my players inadvertently blocked the keeper while I could just score. 47-0. Read it and weep, you people. Not you people watching, I like you. These actual fans of this team. Right, I wouldn't mind that coin. Disappeared. Coins in cup games are worth 200 as opposed to 100 here, because you have less games, so it's a limited amount of time to build your team up. But it's a pity you can't do a full season where it involves the cup and the league at the same time. That would be a nice touch. And one thing I always wanted as well is like endless seasons. I know it would make the game ridiculously easy eventually, but I'm sure they could do it. Like good teams become bad teams and bad teams become good teams over time. But that would have been good, being able to play about 20-30 seasons. That would have been awesome. So after you play 2 seasons of this, it pretty much starts again. More points to the Brutal Deluxe, boys. 71 plays 0. 5 seconds to go. If we lose this, I'd be absolutely flabbergasted. Boof. That's you. Done. 71-0. Well, so that's been Speedball 2, the first half of the first season on the Game Boy Advance. Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe. Hope you liked seeing that. If you did, comment below. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.